Good evening, everybody. How are we? We are here for another Wednesday night Mastermind special. My very special guest tonight, it's not Vicky Strode as it was shown on some of the YouTube channels. It has been fixed. It is the delightful Everton fan that is Ben Robbins. Ben, good evening, mate. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, Nick. How are you? Hi, everyone.
Not too bad, thanks, Ben.
Sorry, my accent isn't Scouse. I'll go there now.
I was just about to say, I'm sure everybody was expecting a Scouse accent, but of course it's not, because I do know that you do live down by the south coast. So you are a few hundred miles away from your beloved Toffees.
I am. But it's always better down south, I think, and then I can go up north when I have to watch football.
Always better down south. Be careful you don't upset any people who live up north. Let me just say hi to a few people in chat if I can. Ben Kennedy, evening Ben, great to see you. Wade McKinney, Wader, hey there mate. Angles, Dan Hickey. Now that's an interesting one. Dan Hickey has agreed and he will be doing a football mastermind at the end of June, I think it is, on Leeds United. So that's one we got to look forward to. Martin Pendry, 15-point Martin. Well done, Martin. Hello, mate. How you doing? Dean Duval, good evening, mate. Great to see you. Mark Hall, the Toon Boy, the Geordie boy from Newcastle. But, of course, Tony Richardson will be doing Newcastle. So Mark can't do it this year round. Tim Rice, good evening, Tim. How you doing? Gidders, Barry Gidders, how you doing? He's a Spurs boy. But, of course, we got Ian Ballinger doing Tottenham. Tim Rice, good evening, Tim. And Sophie, another Toon, another Newcastle fan. Evening, Anne, great to see you. Scott Rutherford, how you doing? Vicky Strode, she's here. She thought she was going to be late. 15 points last time round. Well done, Vicky. Good evening. Andy Lysett and Drew. Ben, I think we've said hi to everybody. If I have forgotten someone, I do apologise. And if you see someone in chat, Ben, that I haven't said hello to, please just shout up because I hate missing people.
Of course, no problem. Hi, everyone.
There we go. Right, shall we bail into a few T4 friendlies?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yes, there's my daughter in the background there. Right, okay, let's go. Let's just play a few friendlies, shall we? Oh yeah, Bubba's 9-hole cup. You're going to be playing that this week?
Will be, but only one. Just on my main as we're pushing in guns, so need all the points we can get. But the other ones, I don't think if I get time, I might go in a bit of fun, but no, playing Masters, I think, so need all the help I can get.
You were saying that you needed all the funds and all the points you could get, and of course I bailed on for 20 minutes yesterday morning just to have a quick game, and who do I come against? You. And then the next chance I had to get into the game was on last night, and who's my first opponent? You. You've been on it all day.
I've been literally all day, and yeah, it's going all right. We're doing okay. We've got quite a good lead in for guns. I don't know what I'm doing here. Trying to talk and play. I don't know how you guys do it actually. But yeah, so yeah, we're doing okay at the moment. There's a bit of fun going on, so we'll see how it all goes. To be honest.
There we go. You've hit perfect. Your first shot on live stream, I believe, is it?
I think I've matched up against like Ben Kennedy a couple of times, and yeah, it's always. But now when I'm trying to talk and play, and obviously I'm watching on TV, and there's a bit of delay that you don't realise. So I'll just look down at the screen and realise they're playing. So.
The joys of streaming. I tell you what, we're not going to go that way. I'm going to do a different approach. Let's try something a little bit different. There's the birthday girl from yesterday.
Hi.
Hi, says Ness. Let's just try something a little bit different. What I want to try and do is literally just pop out this little bit of rough to leave me a rough bump. Behave yourself, you. There we go. That's just done that. Ben, let me just try and catch up.
Sometimes.
Go on.
Yeah, in T9, I think sometimes the big topper's quite a good one on that one, that you can get the whole top spin all the way down if you've got a tailwind, that is.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm not too sure. T4, so
Definitely.
Yeah.
Let me just catch up on chat. Scott Rutherford, hi mate. I can't remember if I said hi. I'm sure I did. Right, I'm just trying to catch up on checks. It's going a bit crazy. Hey, 15 pointers, says Andy. Now, I'm hoping that you're going to break that 15 point. Go on, get in that hole. It's unlucky. Martin Pendry, Evening Club member James, as does Vicky. They're all here. And Sophie's putting all her faith in T-Dog.
I think all the pressure is on me now that everyone scored 15 points. I'm either going to be sat right down the bottom on my own, or could be on the top of my own. So it's going to be an interesting time, I think.
Right, what's 4.2 on a thorn? It's got to be a couple and a bit, isn't it? As I say, I've got no apps open, nothing.
I've got every app going, Nick.
So you are taking this seriously then. Well, great left. Well, unless of course I've adjusted wrong, but that was the idea anyway. a perfect wasn't in, so I did over adjust. Vicky's in a mid Zoom quiz, so she can't hear, but she's saying good luck to you, Ben.
Thank you, Vicky.
Nick Gillard is another player who'll be coming up on stream soon. Nick will be doing Queen's Park Rangers, so I'm looking forward to that. Evening all. Hi Ben, hi Nick. I mean, a time-honoured star. It's a grand old team to play for. It's a grand old team to support, and if you know your history, good luck, mate. That's from Nick Gillard.
Thank you very much. Don't think we can sing the whole of that song.
No, I don't think we can. Ness, Andy and Ben are saying happy birthday for yesterday.
Thank you.
She's shouting out thank you to the guys, as is Anne as well. And Nick's saying happy birthday. Vicky's saying happy birthday.
It was my birthday too.
Thank you, babies.
It wasn't your birthday, Shan. Your birthday's not until July.
Thank you very much.
There
I'm
we
still
go.
younger than Nick.
I'm still younger than both of them.
She is still younger than me, yes. But one day she will catch me up.
Who wants an egg night?
No, you don't. Go
Flower?
away. Goodbye.
Bye.
Sorry about that, Ben.
I played it whole.
I don't think I will ever live down the egg moment live on one of my quiz streams.
I was watching that one, and it was brilliant.
It was certainly unexpected for me, that's for sure. I did not think she was going to do. That's quite a nice shot, Ben.
Yeah.
What are these in?
Hope.
Tour 10, aren't they? These Nordic Fjords?
Yeah. But obviously from the first tee, which isn't always good.
Yeah. Now, have we got enough? Oh, yeah, we should have plenty. Have I got enough on my Grizzly? Yeah, look at that. And that should work its way down to the hole. We've got a slight... Let's have a crack at that, shall we? 3.7. What is the Grizzly? It's got to be about 4.5 in it. Maybe less.
Yeah, but I think it plays about 25% downhill, does it? In T10?
Yeah, I think so.
Something like that.
Well, we've hit perfect anyway. So let's see what happens. Not too
nice shot.
bad. Not too bad.
I think when we played yesterday, it was 6-all, wasn't it?
I think it was something like that. Yeah, it was some good games, and of course the first 3 games we played in Tour 9, we literally, it wasn't giving the games away. It was basic ball versus basic ball.
Yeah.
And hang on, Ben, you bailed out. I was going to do a rematch there.
Oh no! Sorry, that's just muscle memory. Sorry.
Let me try and get you again. You hold on there. Right.
So I got lost then. What's happening?
That's all right. That's all right. Martin Pendry is saying that my egg moment will be remembered as long as Tommy's falling off of his chair. Now that was a classic. That was an absolute classic. So how long have you been playing Golf Clash for, Ben? Is it something that you picked up right from the start, or was it something you picked up from a friend or family member?
Yeah, so I was trying to think back to this when I started before clans and before tournaments. Can't remember how I picked it up. It was either a friend or possibly father-in-law was playing it, and I just kind of started playing, but never knew what I was doing. It was just literally like, the odd game here and there. I think I got all the way up opening T10, and then clans came along, and I lost everything. I just lost everything. So I put the game down for almost 2-3 years or whatever it was. And then I can't remember why. It's my father-in-law was playing it. I was like, oh yeah, I know that game. He started talking about it. He told me about Tommy. I was like, oh right, okay. So I went onto YouTube, watched a bit of Tommy, and then that made me find the likes of yourself, Ben Kennedy, all the other Team Tommy streamers. So I picked it up again. I watched hours and hours and hours of YouTube and picked it up, and then the rest is history. Found guns through Ben Kennedy, and since then I've been doing okay. My game's come on so much. I'd say a mediocre. I think is probably.
It's always very handy to blame the father-in-law for picking up Golf Clash, because if ever the other half moans at how much time, you say, well, it's your dad's fault.
Yeah, definitely. And that does come up all the time. So whenever we're around his, we can play a bit of Golf Clash and the wife can't say anything.
No, exactly. Now, I wonder if this is worth an attempt. What do you reckon? Is that worth an attempt?
Yeah, that will make it, he says.
Let's give it a whirl, shall we? What have we got to lose? A massive great right, but that will, if anything, that will help me. That's probably gone far too far. Look at that.
Ben says he remembers me asking. I think I did. I asked him about his clan and then joined. And, kind of been there for six, seven seasons, maybe? No, more than that. Must be more than that. 10 seasons. Oh, it goes so fun, doesn't it, when you're having fun, I guess?
It does. How many accounts you got, Ben?
So I've got 4 now. So I've got my main that this is. I kind of mostly grind for this. I have got another grinding account that I've been very clever on my trophies. So I've never opened T10. So it's a bit of a T9 beast that I can grind quite well on. And then I've got 2 other ones that mainly I just play for tourneys. I don't really do much with them. I haven't really got the money to maintain 4 accounts.
No, it can become expensive.
Yeah, but I enjoy it. I just love the game. I think the main thing is the community. All you guys here are, it makes the game, especially during lockdown. I was furloughed for 7 months, and my wife was working full time. So literally, it was me and the kids here, and then the Golf Clash community. It was, really did help me get through it, really. So the clan that I'm in, the family is amazing. Met some really good people. I've also met James, unfortunately, but he's all right guy, I guess. Okay. And I love it. I've had to learn to cut it off a little bit. My wife, there have been some choice words said over this game a few times, but I think as long as there's that balance there, that as long as I do my jobs around the house, I can I'm allowed to play, I guess.
Does your wife play at all?
No. I've tried. I have absolutely tried to get her to play, but no chance. No chance at all. You won't even watch it. Like I've said, I'll be on this. She go, no. She's not interested. She just, but she's a lot better than what she was. I'm not gonna lie. So.
That's good. I don't know if you've seen the emojis that Andy's put up or James has put up in chat.
I did. Thanks.
And Nick Gillard is saying, where do you come from, Ben? That's no Liverpool accent. And what got you into Everton FC? Well, that is obviously one of the questions I was going to ask Ben anyway. So, yes, Ben, how come a guy from the South Coast, not a million miles away from Southampton Football Club, how do you end up supporting a Merseyside team as opposed to your local side?
I know. Well, it's family. So it's my uncle. He's an Everton fan. And then, 10 years old, I was watching the FA Cup final with him, the Everton United FA Cup final. At 10 years old, as most Southern people were at that time, I was a Man U fan, I think, and Southampton, I guess. But saw Everton win, and his celebration, how he was. I just thought, wow, I want me some of that. I kind of started following him, and ever since then we've never won anything. But it's probably my fault if anyone's listening. But yeah, so that's how it comes down to family. It's been good. So I get to go as much as I can. Never had a season ticket, but we used to do all the away games pretty much before the children came along, and now I haven't been for a couple of years. But yeah, I try and go as much as I can.
Of course, it's very difficult when family comes along because football is now getting so expensive. Oh, that's unlucky. Unlucky.
Yeah, no, it is, and you're probably looking at what, £200 a day, if at least, really, with all in. Your travel and your tickets and your beer and your food. So it does get difficult. But yeah, I think obviously, and then lockdown happened and it completely put a stop to all of it and furloughed. So now I'm not earning as much as what I used to be. But hopefully, when this all opens up and we're all over this, what's going on, it's hopefully things can get back and we can start going again and do what I love.
That's good stuff. Were you like the only Everton fan walking around town in your Everton shirt in your younger years, or is there others down that neck of the woods?
Yeah, no, well, so yeah, there are quite a few down this way actually. We're I need to pay attention to my game, not the screen. There's a few of us. There's the Southern Supporters Club that I've met quite a few people, quite a lot of. I know a few guys in Winchester where I'm from that are Everton fans that we're kind of close mates to now. They're season ticket holders.
Do they arrange coaches and that sort of thing for like the away games?
Yeah, that's it. So there's either the minibus that you can get, but we don't always go that way because it just takes hours and days to get up there and get back. So we normally just all drive and take it in turns to be designated driver. But yeah, it's a good day out and met some great people with football, as if any game, I guess, like golf clash, and you get to meet some of your closest friends through sport, be it esports or real sport.
Yeah, but at least with football, you do actually get to meet the guys face to face, whereas in golf clash, we tend to say that we're all mates and this, that, and the other, which I think we are, but we never actually meet people face to face, do we?
No, that's true. Yeah, no, that is very true, and I've often thought, it is. And my wife's always, "Who are you talking to now?" I'm like, "Oh, this guy that." She's like, "You've never met him?" I'm like, "Yeah, but you meet, people if you have the same interest in something, it does form a relationship."
Yeah,
I guess.
Of course it does.
If you've got common ground. Well, that's a nice shot.
It wasn't nice enough. It didn't go in the hole. Mick Miller, evening, mate. How you doing? A mate at work, big Everton fan, said he hasn't had much of some of that since. So you obviously understand the Liverpool talk there, because Mick being a big Liverpool fan.
Yeah, no, I think football at this time, you can't really pay attention to what's going on. With teams all losing at home, or was it Liverpool had the worst home record in the whole of football at one point, which I'm very sad for him about. But and then yeah, so we're looking good at the moment. I think what's going on, the players that we're getting in,
Get in.
the manager's great. That was close.
It was close. Good shot, though. I think it's closer than mine.
Yeah. So yeah, things are looking good for us at the moment. But I think at the moment, when you can't get fans in the stadium, you can't really pay attention to. Results are crazy.
They are.
You're getting. There's just no rhyme or reason. I mean, West Ham are in the top 4.
Oh, wait, be careful. Be careful. And very well deserved too. And not because of not because of the way we play football. But I think the only reason we are top 4, it's not because we're better than anyone else. There are teams in the middle of the table that are much better footballing sides than us. All we've been is more consistent than anybody else this season. And that is all it boils down to. We've just had that.
Who's your manager?
We've just had that consistency.
I think Moisey was, I love Dave Moyes for what he did with us. Yeah, he left to United, but at the time it was something that you have to do. United had never had a manager in however long Fergie was there for, 20 years, was it? Us?
Yeah.
And he got offered the job and he had to go. There's some fans I know hated him for it, but I always thought, well, why wouldn't you take that one job that's never been available for him to get that? And then it didn't work out and he had a few bad times, but he gets the team working hard. He doesn't suffer fools really, and he gets everyone working together and stuff like that. So he's a great manager, David Moyes. I really like him.
He is. Mike Wood, a fellow Evertonian, has come on to cheer you on.
Now I'm sure there's a few Everton fans in there that are going to do so much better than me in this quiz. I was hoping I'd be all right, but I was planning on reading up and doing a load of revision today, but it's been a real busy day. I've just got in.
Mick's saying, how long before the quiz starts? Well, we'll probably play one more game after this, Mick. So within about 10 minutes, I would say. So we'll probably start the quiz around about 8:30. I would have thought, if that's okay with you, Ben. Are you any rush at all? Good. Obviously, the little ones are in bed now, I take it.
The little one is. The big one's upstairs still waking up, awake. So, but she's fine. She's self-sufficient now. She's 12, so she looks after herself.
And is she an Everton fan, or has she got no interest in football whatsoever?
She's got an Everton kit. Whether or not she ever chooses. Well, as much as she's not interested in football, but I think if anyone asked her, she would say Everton, I hope. Good. Yeah. This hole is the most boring hole there ever is. Although I've started to, in T9, I've started to drop a few eagles from where I'm going to put this ball now. So let's see if it works the same in T4, I guess. Now, if lower wins, I'll probably...
If that's not putting pressure on you, Ben, I don't know what is.
Literally, I just camp in T9. It's where I get all my points. I now know these because they don't ever change courses, which is a bit annoying, but it works if you're quite happy to just stay somewhere and work it. I've kind of,
They used to change T9. They used to change T9 a lot.
All the time, yeah. Tawny, wasn't it?
Yep. And it was Tour 10 that never ever got changed.
Well, no, and then they brought out, when they started saying that the practice round was in, I think pretty much sure they said, oh, it's okay though, but we'll be rotating courses on a monthly cycle. But obviously that's never happened. So,
well, what's 4.6 on the Thorn? It's got to be about 3 rings, isn't it? I can't remember. I've gone totally blank as to my Thorn rings.
Well, about half in it, I think.
Yeah, I've gone over half there. Could have been a little bit more, actually. Mike Wood doesn't think he would do any better than you, Ben, because he's lost his blue encyclopedia. Get Get ahead
That
of...
saves it.
Good. Sorry, Ben. Get ahead. Good evening, mate. How you doing? Sir Nick, the Sheriff of Buckingham. Good to see you. Air Jeff, aloha. Great to see you, Air Jeff. Good to see you. Angles Dan, I'm going to give you a pass today, Getter, because it's Nick's stream, but I'm going to get you. There you go. And Dan is a mod. Martin has got an interest in Everton. Of course he has, because we have we're in like a 14 fixture challenge. There's 25 of us that's got this separate football competition going on, Ben. And Martin's team he drew out was Everton. So for the last 14 fixtures, he is cheering on the blue side of Merseyside.
Well, yeah. I mean, it was so up and down. We beat Liverpool, we beat, all the top teams, and then go and lose at home to Sheffield United and Fulham and
West Ham. Go on, say it. But yes, it is such an inconsistent season this year. It is absolutely crazy. Now, I'm really hoping that once the fans get back in next year, things will start to settle down a bit. And I think as this is West Ham's best ever season, I think the secret is to keep everybody away from the London Stadium.
Yeah. Well, do you think you're going to do it and make the top four?
We're not good enough to be in the top four. Now, people say a side is too good to be relegated. A side is never too good to be relegated, but a side cannot be good enough to be in the top four, because we will get absolutely hammered in European football. Is Europe a good thing with all the fixtures and the fixture pile up? We're playing Thursday night, Sundays. We was in Europe about 4 or 5 seasons ago. When we first went to the London Stadium, I actually went and watched all the European games, and it didn't do us any good whatsoever. So obviously we want to be one of those sides, but I still think we're 3 or 4 players away yet from being able to maintain a challenge in Europe and in the Premier League to be a consistent side. So
yeah, I mean, my personal opinion is that you want to be. That's no good. You want to be, I think, Champions League or none. I think Europa League's a nightmare if you've got a small squad. At least Champions League, you get that gap. Whereas if you're in Europa League, you're playing Thursday, Sundays, and it always affected us quite big. So I don't know. But
come on.
It's Do you play the rough bump? Oh, of course you can. Yeah.
I'll play the rough bump. But the trouble is, it's always hard to work this one out exactly, because there are some glitchy areas there. That would do.
It's a tough hole in T9. You have to play up by that bunker up top.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
I get it, but the top spin changes regarding where the wind's coming from. It's a nightmare. But
let's see if I've gone too far with this, or if it's about right. No, I think it's about right.
Looks good.
It's about right.
Yeah. No, looks good enough for me.
T-Dog, Tony Richardson, good evening. Was talking about Tony earlier, because in a few weeks' time, Tony will be doing Newcastle United. We will have the pleasure of listening to Tony. Right. We've got time for one more quick game, Ben, shall we? I don't know if that.
Yeah, let's do it.
I don't know if it's about 2-2, so we might as well have a decider. Evening, gents. Good luck in the hot seat, Ben. He predicts 15 points.
Yeah, right. Don't put your money on it.
Andy Lysett saying a lot of Magpies in tonight, and Sophie's agreeing. Mark Hall's agreeing. The Toon Army are here, Ben.
The Toon, they're in trouble this season, I think.
I think they'll be fine. I really do. I think Fulham have left themselves too much to do, even though they're only 3 points behind. Dane Park, good evening, Dane. Great to see you. As I say, if I have missed anybody in chat, I do apologise. Look at that. All these perfect shots coming out, Ben. You're a streaming natural.
It's good.
You're a streaming.
Come down to
Come down to T4 a bit more often. Oh. And he says that they're always well supported, but not very good.
Great fan base. It's a good day out as well in Newcastle. Done it a few times. Although I think when you're in your away stand, you sit, is it 3/4 of a mile away from the opposite goal?
Yeah, something like that.
Crazy. Like, you can't see a thing, but it's such a good atmosphere. Lovely stadium.
It is a great stadium, that is for sure. Now, obviously, my EM8 is not going to go anywhere near your APOC 26 or whatever it is you got.
Yeah.
Mark.
So I only just got it was an upgrade about 3 weeks ago, and that first day that I was using it, they do say you've got to watch that top spin because I was going all over it's a lovely club. So, but you do need to be careful of it, I think. So.
Martin, thank you for the booms for my hole-in-one. Ben, you're going to run out of time. This is your chip.
Yeah, sorry, I was watching the TV again.
Yeah, because PSG have gone 2-0 up.
Trying to watch the chat and everything like that. You guys make it look so easy. That's all right.
Is that getting in the hole?
Of course it is.
Well played, sir. Well played. You
have.
have.
Bring it for love.
Now, I'm a rapier person myself. I actually prefer the rapier.
Yeah, but I bet you missed this chip if you've got the...
No, it's the thorn. So, we are at minimum there.
Yeah, I mean, this community does, I think you learn so much, especially the YouTubes, the Ben Kennedys, the T-Dogs, the Tommies, everyone really, it's just, you can just learn so much. I mean, I'm part of Fenzel's Tawny Guides, and you just watch that, some of these guys that are just, they make the game look so simple, but when you try and play it, it's almost like real, it's just a nightmare, you've got to think of so much, when you're trying to take one shot in 30 seconds, it's crazy.
It is, yeah. Cheesy Curl Rapier, he's unsubscribing.
Another Ben in the chat.
Oh dear. Yeah, I haven't. I think because I've only ever had the Endbringer at level 4, and coming up now to level 5. It's strangely, as long as I've been playing this game, it's just one of those clubs that I've never got club cards for.
Right, yeah.
And the other one that I've always had difficulty with, especially on my 2 lower accounts, are sniper cards. I can't get sniper cards to save my life. So like my snipers are still at sort of levels 5 and 6, and I'm trying to play pro with them.
I haven't got a clue what I'm doing there. Yeah, I think sniper is a must, especially if you're playing pro, then just get it to a level 8, you should be fine. But I think Endbringer, once you hit a 5, yeah, definitely go for it. Watch Jared's video.
Yeah.
Endbringer school. Although it works for Rapier 9, it's anything with a similar, any wedge that's got the kind of high accuracy, you can still do the video. You can still do that method of adding 20%, and it works. But I think just I was lucky that Endbringer was one of the first clubs that I got out. That I got upgraded quite quick, and I watched. Found Jared's video, and I love it. It makes a massive difference.
I think this account has got Endbringer 5. I think. Oh no, or is it Endbringer 4? I can't remember now. Where are we going with this? Sniper. So we could go that way. Minimum sniper. Let's have a crack at this way. Now I know the common theme is to, but we got nothing there, have we? I'm gonna need. This ain't gonna be easy. What I'm attempting to do here. I don't even know why I'm attempting it, to be honest with you.
You're committed, no?
Oh, what have I got to lose apart from face? Absolutely nothing. I probably need a little bit more curl than that as well. I was trying to replicate the
It looks good.
the Sniper 10 shop, I think I didn't give it enough curl. That's miles away. 3.36. Cheesy Curl saying BK is the lowest level Endbringer master. Right. Ben, are we ready? I'm going to exit out of that for a minute.
Yep.
Because I do just want to quickly see what level, because I've got Rapier 6. I've got Endbringer has literally just come up to 5. So I've got 6 cards. So should I, everyone in chat, should I now change and, as Ben said earlier on, start learning Endbringer 5 videos? So I will let the people in the chat discuss that, whether I stick with Rapier 6 or go to Endbringer. Right. Okay. What I'm going to do now, I am going to quickly hide that screen there. I'm coming out of Gold Flash. I'm going to go to the timer, because you know what's happening now, Ben, don't you?
It's real now, isn't it?
It's beginning to get real. Now, I'm just setting my clock timer up to 1 minute and 20 seconds, because that is how long it's going to be. It doesn't sound a lot of time, does it, for your general knowledge?
It's about as much general knowledge as I've got.
So, as everybody in chat can see, it's so professionally done that I do everything on the fly. There we go there. Now, Excel scorecard. Yes, we want that up. It's all in blue and white. How about that for you? We also want PowerPoint. There we go. We got our PowerPoint. So, let's cancel that. We're starting at 1 minute 20 seconds. Now, at this point, Ben, in 2 of the streams I've done so far, I did actually get good luck messages from the club. Unfortunately, I did try with Everton, but I've had no luck. I've had no return or reply from them. So, but I'm sure they do wish you the very best of luck. And because I haven't got any contacts there, it makes it a lot harder, because I'm now just a general nobody trying to contact the club. Kevin Torres, good evening. Great to see you. Nick Gillard saying EB. Kevin's going the Rapier. Mark Hall 100%. Drum roll, good luck, Ben. And Martin is saying good luck, Ben. Right, so we will just quickly. What the fuck? That's not Ben. No, exactly. Right. It's Ben Robbins, Kevin, not Ben Kennedy. Ben Kennedy is in chat somewhere along the line, but it's Ben Robbins, not Ben Kennedy. Right, as you can see, Ben, Football Mastermind schedule. James Fullerton, Martin Pendry and Vicky Strode have all attempted this with their respective clubs and have got 15 points each. So, are you confident of scoring more than 15 points?
Nope.
Do you want to beat Andy Lysett?
Yes.
Do you want to beat Martin Pendry?
Not fast. Really, Vicky, not fast.
And obviously, Vicky Strode, we can't knock the ladies, because I thought she did very, very well. But you want to beat Andy, so let's go for these 16 points. Right. The rules are, you do know the rules. I'm going to ask the first question. It's general knowledge. There is going to be 2 points for each of the 5 questions in general knowledge. And I will start the clock the minute. Let me just bring this up. Sorry. There we go. I will start the clock the minute I've asked you the first question. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as I started the clock, we've got to whiz through these as quick as we can. If you're not sure, just say pass. We'll move on. If we've got time before the 1 minute 20 evaporates, then we'll get back to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Are you ready then for your first question? Everybody is wishing you the best of luck. Good luck.
Thanks, guys.
Good luck, Ben. 15 it is, says Vicky. Mike Wood saying go, Ben. Okay. Right, Ben. Best of luck, mate. Your general football knowledge round starts now. Your first question. England beat Albania 2-0 in a recent World Cup qualifier on the 28th of March 2021. Name the 2 goal scorers. That is, England beat Albania 2-0 in a World Cup qualifier on the 28th of March Name the 2 goal scorers. Your time
Harry
starts now.
Okay, so right, Harry Kane. I didn't watch the game. Harry Kane and Sterling.
Final answer?
Final.
Okay, question
final
number 2. Which Premier League side has conceded the most away goals this season up to and including today?
Sheffield United. Final answer.
Okay, question number 3. Which current Championship club play their home matches at Oakwell? 45 seconds remaining, plenty of time.
Barnsley, final answer.
Sorry?
Barnsley, final answer.
Barnsley, final answer. Question 4. Which current manager is the longest serving in the Premier League?
Ooh.
25 seconds.
Sean Dyche, final answer.
And question number 5. In this season's FA Cup, which was the last side from outside of the Premier League to have been knocked out? 8 seconds.
Middlesbrough, final answer.
Okay. That's it. You answered all 5 in good time before the klaxon went. Well done. Well done. Let's just turn that off. Okay, I'm going to reset my clock for 4 minutes. But you know, when you prepare to do something, and I've been preparing to do this obviously for 4 or 5 days, which is what I do, I always forget something right at the last minute. And what did I forget to do? I forgot to get a pen and a bit of paper. So I've got to try and remember now the answers that you put down, but I think I'm all right. But I'm just going to quickly grab a piece of paper and a pen, okay? Bear with me 2 ticks and then we'll go through the answers.
It's a nightmare, honestly. Like, you hear about these things where I can answer them all the time, but then as soon as you're under pressure, your mind goes blank.
Of course it does, yes. Right, let's go. I'm just writing down now the answers that you wrote for question number 1. So shall we see how you got on? Don't forget you need both of them to be correct to get your 2 points. Okay, here we go. Question 1. England beat Albania 2-0 in a World Cup qualifier on the 28th of March. Name the 2 goal scorers. You said Harry Kane and Raheem Sterling. It was Harry Kane and Mason Mount.
Oh, I didn't watch the game.
So unfortunately, let me just bring up my Excel scorecard. There we go. Unfortunately, 0 points there. Okay, question 2. Which Premier League side has conceded the most away goals this season up to and including today? You said Sheffield United. The answer, surprisingly, is your local club. It's Southampton.
Oh, yeah. I fought them. I couldn't remember if they got thrashed at home or away.
33 goals Southampton have conceded away from home in the Premier League. Okay.
Oh dear.
Which current Championship club play their home matches at Oakwell? Now, I heard you say Barnsley. And Barnsley is the correct answer. Well done.
Whee.
Well done. You are up and running. 2 points now. Do you know nobody has got more than 2 points in general knowledge?
My football manager experience of getting football grounds. I'm quite good at it.
There we go. Question number 4. Which current manager is the longest serving in the Premier League? You said Sean Dyche from Burnley. The answer, Sean Dyche. Well done. Another 2 points. We are up and running, Ben. Up and running.
Oh, come on.
Question number 5. In this season's FA Cup, which was the last side from outside of the Premier League to be knocked out, it wasn't Middlesbrough. It was the other side that's not too far away from you. It was Bournemouth.
Was it?
Who lost 3-0 to Southampton in the 6th round.
Yeah.
But well done. Well done, mate. You got 2 questions correct. So you have got more general knowledge than Martin Pendry, Andy Lysett and Vicky Strode.
Can I just walk out now and just have a moral victory?
No, you can't. Because we are now going to move on to Everton Football Club. There are 10 questions. Again, you know that there are varying points for these questions. So the quicker you do this, the more chance you've got of the final question, which is worth 10 points. So even if you want to, you could just pass on every single one and get to the 10-point question and have all the time. But you don't want to do that.
I need 15 points, so no, I need to get a few more.
You need 11 points. So
11.
you need 11 points to get to the 15-point mark. So we have 10 questions in total, 30 points in total to get, and you've got 4 minutes on the clock. Again, I will start the clock once I've asked you the first question. So if we just move on to this slide here, question 1 is worth 5 points. So it might be 3 answers with a 2-point bonus. It might be 4 answers with a 1-point bonus. Question 2 is 1 point. Question 3 is 1 point. Question 4 is for 5 points. And question 5 is for 1 point, as is question 6 and 7. And then question 8 is 2 points. Question 9 is 3. And question 10 is your 10-point question. That's the one you want the most time for, because that's the one that's going to take the most thinking about. Okay, so we will rattle through these.
No coaching from the quiz master. He's getting nervous already.
And saying good questions there, Nick. Thanks, Anne. Much appreciated. 11. T-Dog saying strong start. Everyone's giving you a few booms there. Martin saying you're a brainiac. There we go. And as I say, guys, apologies if I do miss people in chat, but to try and concentrate on everything is pretty tricky. But are we ready, Ben?
Yeah.
Best of luck. As I say, I will start the timer once I've asked you the first question. So obviously you don't need to shout anything out straight away. There are 4 possible answers. I think it's 3. I can't remember, but we'll find out when I answer the first question. And then once you've given me the answer, just say final answer. I'll write that down and we'll move on and try not to hesitate too much. If we go past, we'll get back to them at the end, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, mate. Best of luck, Ben. Here we go. Your first question. Since 2001, name the 3 players that have been capped by England 30 times or more whilst at the club. So the 3 Everton players since 2001 that have been capped by England 30 times or more. It's 1 point each, 2-point bonus. Your 4 minutes starts now.
Jordan Pickford, Leighton Baines, Phil Jagielka. Final answer.
Okay, question number 2. What is the name of the tower stroke building portrayed on the Toffee's crest?
Oh no. I can't pass. I can't remember.
Okay, we'll come back to it. Question 3. Since 2000, which goalkeeper has made the most Premier League appearances for Everton?
Since when, sir? Can you repeat that?
Since 2000, which goalkeeper has made the most Premier League appearances for Everton?
Tim Howard. Final answer.
Question 4. 1 point each and a 1-point bonus, not including Carlo Ancelotti. Name Everton's last 4 full-time managers.
Marco Silva, Roberto Martinez, David Moyes. Oh God, who's before that? Howard Kendall. No. Oh yeah, Howard Kendall. Final answer.
Okay, question number 5. Which player won Supporters Player of the Year in 2020? Supporters Player of the Year in 2020.
Richarlison.
Question number 6. Since 2000, which player has scored the most goals for Everton?
Since 2000.
Since 2000. All these questions are after 2000.
Oh. Lukaku. Romelu Lukaku. Final answer.
Question number 7. Everton lost 4-3 on aggregate to which club in the 2016 League Cup semi-final? Everton lost 4-3 on aggregate to which club in the 2016 League Cup semi-final?
Pass.
We'll come back to that one. Question 8. Brazilian midfielder Allen was signed from which club in 2020?
Napoli. Final answer.
Question number 9. Everton qualified for the Champions League in the 2005-2006 season. Which club beat the Toffees 4-2 on aggregate in qualifying round 3?
Villarreal. Final answer.
Question number 10. Everton last reached an FA Cup final in 2009. Name the 5 sides they beat from round 3 onwards to get there. 1 minute, 6 seconds remaining.
Man United, Middlesbrough. I went to most of these. What's the name? How long left?
50
Man
seconds.
United, Middlesbrough.
Loads of time and time to get back to the other 2 as well.
I can't. My mind's gone blank. Got an easy tie. Shrewsbury, Liverpool. No, yeah, I'd say Liverpool and Southampton. Final answer.
Okay, we can move back to question number 7 if you want. Everton lost 4-3 on aggregate to which club in the 2016 League Cup semi-final? That was question 7. So League Cup semi-final. And the other one you passed on was question 2. What is the name of the tower building portrayed on the Toffees crest?
The tower's the Everton Tower, I think. But the final answer for that, 4-3 on aggregate. Oh my gosh. I can't remember. Tottenham. Final answer.
There we go. Just in time of the klaxon.
Oh, that is nerve-wracking.
I think you did so well, Ben. Well done. Well done.
That cup run, I went to every game, and I can't. And it's just gone out of my mind. But anyway.
No, many congrats, Ben. You did very, very well there. You stayed calm. You had enough time for the trickier last question. And it's funny because we was actually chatting last night on Skype, wasn't we? And you actually said, "Oh yeah, I went to the Man United game in the semi-final." I was thinking, "Oh no, that's part of one of the questions."
That was before my first was born. No, she was within a couple of years old, but that's when I was going all the time.
Yeah. So well done. Let's see how you got on, shall we? Let's see what score you are going to get. Because don't forget, if you get the top score out of everybody that does this, you will win a Everton shirt of your choice. It could be a retro shirt from Toffs or like a new shirt or a shirt for the kids, whatever you want. So
Shirtless, yeah.
yeah. There we go. Okay, so let's now move on to... There's question number 10. Everybody's saying, well done, you smashed it. But let's see if you did smash it, shall we? Okay, let's go. Okay. Question number 1. 1 point each and a 2-point bonus. I asked you, if the cat was to get out the way, thank you very much. I asked you, name the 3 players that have been capped by England 30 times or more whilst at the club since 2001. You said Jordan Pickford, Leighton Baines and Phil Jagielka. Ben, you smashed it, mate. Well done. All 3 correct and your 2-point bonus. Well done.
The good thing about that, we haven't had many others. So
okay.
We've had a few.
Question number 2. What is the name of the tower stroke building portrayed on the Toffees crest? It is actually called the Everton Lockup, but it's also known as Prince Rupert's Tower.
Prince Rupert's Tower, yeah.
Yeah, but it's actually its real name is basically the Everton Lockup because there are 2 in Everton, which is basically a Victorian place to put drunks overnight. So everybody who now looks at the Everton badge is going to now look at a building that is just full of drunks.
Yeah. Well, the whole city is, to be fair.
Right. Question number 3. So no points there. Question number 3. Since 2000, which goalkeeper has made the most Premier League appearances for Everton? You were straight in there with Tim Howard. Well done. It's the correct answer. 1 point there.
Legend.
He is a legend. Okay, question.
Well, great.
Sorry.
Sorry to butt in. But, so Tim Howard was great because he had Tourette's. So if you ever just watched him instead of watching the game, he had all these like jilts and all that. But as soon as the ball came close to him, he kind of managed to steady it. But he was hilarious watching.
I actually knew someone who used to sing for a living who had Tourette's. Now, off of stage, they was absolutely awful and disgusting. But the minute they got a microphone in front of them and started singing, they was as good as gold. So, yeah, I can quite believe that as well.
Funny watching him.
Right, okay. Let's go to question number 4. Let's see how you got on with the managers. Question number 4. Not including Carlo Ancelotti, name Everton's last full-time managers. You did say Marco Silva. You did say Roberto Martinez. You also said You also said David Moyes, incorrect, and you said Kendall, incorrect. It was Sam Allardyce and Ronald Koeman with the other time.
I've erased them out of my memory. They were so bad for us.
I can feel the pain that you're feeling there, but you do get 2 points. That moves you up to 12. JD, welcome, JD. JD saying he's met Tim Howard and he's a good guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Well done, though. You still got 2 points there, so you're up to 12. So you only need 3 points now. You only need 3. Right. Question number... What was that? Question number 5, was that? No, that was question 4. Question 5. Which player won Supporters Player of the Year? And well done for picking up on Supporters Player of the Year, because Players Player was Mason Holgate, is it? But Supporters Player of the Year was Richarlison's. Well done. You get a point for that.
Martin Pendry says that's my Coppell moment. That's a shock. How did I forget that?
But has he got a Coppell moment to come in question number 10? He may well have a Coppell moment to come. Okay.
Wrong year.
But you're on 13 points now. Question number 6. Since 2000, which player has scored the most goals for Everton? Again, well done, Ben. Correct. It was Romelu Lukaku. He has scored 87 times for the Toffees. What a great signing he was.
Oh. And a great sell. He sold him for about 80 million, I think.
Well, he went to Manchester United, didn't he?
Yeah, he's tearing it up in the Serie A now.
Yeah. So, we are now on 14 points. This is getting good. This is getting good because question number 7, you didn't have any time. You said, I can't remember who it was you said actually. I think you said Tottenham. Everton's lost 4-3 on aggregate to which club in the 2016 League Cup semi-final? It was Martin Pendry's boys. It was Manchester City.
Oh, of course it was, yeah. I did think them. Oh.
You beat them 2-1 at home and lost 3-1 away.
Yeah.
So, no points there. You stay on 14 points. Everybody is just egging you on now. So close, says Vicky. Question number 8. This was worth 2 points. This to take you into the lead, Ben. Brazilian midfielder Allen was signed from which club in 2020? Your answer was Napoli. Ben, you are currently on top of the leaderboard in Mastermind. Congratulations. That puts you on to 16 points. I think Ben deserves some booms just for getting over the 15-point mark.
There's some big guys coming, I think. Need to set a league.
Well done. Question number 9. Everton qualified for the Champions League in the 2005-2006 season. Which club beat the Toffees 4-2 on aggregate in qualifying round 3? You said Villarreal.
That's right.
It's correct, Villarreal.
We were robbed in that game. Robbed. Duncan Ferguson should have scored, and Pierluigi Collina called it as foul. It was never a foul.
You are getting loads of booms in the chat here. Your score has moved up to 19 points. 19 points, and you have the final question to come. Andy switches off, smashes his phone, deletes the count. Love it. Right, this is the final question, and you went to all of these games.
Well, yeah, but I don't know if I've got it the wrong year. We made it 2 years and no, I don't know. Go on, put me out of my misery.
Okay. Question 10. Everton last reached the FA Cup final in 2009. Name the 5 sides they beat from round 3 onwards. You said Manchester United, correct. You said Middlesbrough, correct. You said Shrewsbury, incorrect. You said Liverpool, correct. You said Southampton, incorrect. So you got 3. The other 2 you missed was the 3rd round tie against Macclesfield Town. And believe it or not, Andy Lycett's side, Aston Villa.
Yeah, remember the Villa game. That Liverpool game was Soupy Dan Gosling scored but the TV switched off.
Oh.
So they scored, but ITV had switched it over because they thought it was extra time. And then about 15 seconds, 20 seconds came back on, and all the Everton fans were jumped on top. All the Everton players were jumped on top of each other. And then it took like 5 seconds to realise what had happened, and we'd just beaten them. It was, that was one of the best moments I've ever watched.
Good.
That was the one game I didn't go to, that Liverpool one.
Oh, was it? That was a replay one, wasn't it?
Yeah, so we replayed, because true. And then, was it Anfield second leg?
That I can't remember. I only know it's a replay whilst doing the research to do all the questions. But anyway.
Yeah, it was a replay.
Tuck Toy UK, welcome. Great to see you, Tuck. Giving you some booms. Mick Miller giving you booms, as is Nick.
Okay.
Wade McKinney, Andy Lycett, well played, Ben J. Ben Kennedy has given you some booms. Mike Wood, Air Jeff, Ben Kennedy saying he's smashing it. Martin Pendry, you're all in a club by yourself. Andy, well played. Andy's saying well played, as is Vicky. As is Mark, as is Tim, as is Gidders, Barry. Ben, congratulations, mate. You have scored 22 points.
Kicking myself a couple though.
That puts you in a league of your own. But well done, mate. Martin Pendry says, I bow my hat to you, Ben. Well done. Now get back to the grind.
I need to get back. I need to put some points up, I'm telling you.
Rob Snodgrass, welcome. Great ex-West Ham player. Well, mind you, Snoddy's been around for been around a lot of sides. But yeah, welcome. Nick Gillard, well done, Ben. Great effort. T-Dog, give him the trophy now, Nick. Awesome, Ben. That's from Tony Richardson. JD, books for Ben, well done. Now winner of the Bundesliga questions coming. Hashtag Bayern Munich. JD, if you want that, message me and I will more than happy do Bayern Munich for you. Andy Lycett, can't we even ask for VAR on the questions? They were can't even ask for VAR on the questions. They were equally fair. I think with the questions is I try and do questions that people would know given the time to answer them. But when you're under the time pressure of the clock, and as Andy quite rightly said in his first go, your mind goes blank because you're thinking about the time.
I mean, those managers, how did I not get Allardyce and Koeman? No, it's Howard Kendall. Where did that come from? I just go blank.
Yeah, you do.
And it's just, some of them are simple, not simple, but it's a quiz, isn't it? If you know them, it's easy. If you don't, you don't,
And of course, the more you think, the time pressure, yeah.
Mm. Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm happy with it. I could have done better. That's going to go on my CV, I think.
I suppose that was on all your school reports, was it? Got potential, but could do better.
100% that was me.
But as you can see, Ben, whether you can see the screen or not, whether it's flicked over on your screen, we have Nick Gillard coming up next on Queen's Park Rangers. So, Nick, you have got some research to do. 22 points to beat. That is a great benchmark you put there, Ben. Well done. Well done. Right, Andy Lycett saying, once again, Nick, amazing standard of production. We are lucky to... Oh, bless you, Andy. Thanks very much, mate. Much appreciated. You've got a stellar lineup, Nick. Well done to you and well played, Ben. Boom, says JD. And as I say, we can keep this going for as long as you guys want to do it. So at the moment, I'm up to the 14th of July. It's once every 2 weeks on a Wednesday. There may be a Saturday one, but we'll come back to that, but purely because of work and trying to work things out.
But to be honest, I'm happy if you just stop it now if you want. You know.
Should I take your shirt size now, Ben?
Yeah, no more red.
And Sophie saying they're great questions as well, saying well done. So, Ben, it's been, as I say, I will let you get back to the grind, but I'm going to close the stream down, but just hang on there on Skype. Okay, and obviously I'll say goodbye to you properly as soon as the stream's gone down. But I will leave you just to say the last words to your army of fans who are in chat, who have been supporting you all this way. And I will leave you to say goodbye before I do myself.
Yeah, we'll do. Well, yeah, thanks for all your messages, guys. You know, it means a lot. Thank you very much. But obviously, there's still loads of people to come. But I just wanted to say thank you, Nick, so much for what you do. Everything, you know, it's brilliant. This is such a great laugh. Your quiz nights are always good fun. It just, you know, it just breaks up the monotony of life, I guess. But yeah, cheers, mate, and all the best. See you all soon.
Thanks.
See you on the course.
Thanks a lot, Ben. I will talk to you very shortly. Thanks, Ben. Right, guys, thank you so much, everybody that's in chat. Been much appreciated. Been great to see you here. As I say, in 2 weeks' time, we got Nick Gillard doing Queen's Park Rangers. That should be going back to its normal time of 6:30, because obviously I'm up at 2:30 in the morning after that. But everybody in chat, thank you so much for being here. Whether I'll see you for any of the 9-hole mini or not, I don't know. But I'll definitely see you next week for the Spring Major. And then we'll do the quiz all over again. So everybody, thank you so much for being here. Much appreciated. Have a great evening all. Good luck in the 9-hole mini, and I will see you all next week. Good night from me. Thank you.